Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Our sincere prayers for your mother-in-law. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I think we are live, but we are waiting for Prabhuji to join in. One second, Prabhuji messaged. He lost the WhatsApp data. He needs the link I'm sending him. Yeah, I sent him a link. He will be joining in a minute. Meanwhile, we can start the recording. Mataji, I'll start the Prabhupada quote. Yeah. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we'll start our call with Prabhupada's quote. Give me a second. Yeah, today's quote is the holy name. Chanting of the holy name, if we act it properly without any offense, then we are directly in connection with Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Srikanth Krishna Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Sri Caitanya Bhagavat, Madhya khanda, 14th chapter, 1 to 8 verses. Is Prabhuji there on the call, Mataji?
Not yet, Mataji.
Not yet. Okay, we can wait.
Him too. So let's wait and see. He's not seen our messages.
Yeah, we'll wait, Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhu's here, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining and giving your valuable time and association. Welcome to the call. I now hand over the call to you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We'll start with invocation prayers. Namo Om Ajnanathimrandasya Jnananjanasalagaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatya Desakarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, I seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnavas so that I can speak on this particular topic of Chaitanya Bhagavatam. We are discussing from the Chaitanya Bhagavat, chapter 14, Yamaraja Sankirtana.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry to interrupt. I don't know whether the volume is low only for me or it's for everyone.
Am I audible for others?
Devotees, can you confirm?
I can hear nicely.
It's a little low.
It's little
Okay,
low.
okay.
Right.
It's a little low.
Yeah, I will speak loudly.
Okay, Prabhu, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, we are Chaitanya Bhagavatam, Madhya Leela, chapter 14, sloka number 1. Gauranga Sundara Tanu Prema Vare Veladaga Magi Yana Chata Bali Gauranga Rangiya. Gauranga's beautiful body was filled with ecstatic love as he sweetly danced. Chaturmukha Panchamukha Adidevagana Nitiyasi Chaitanyera Karaye Sevana. The demigods headed by the four-headed Brahma and the five-headed Shiva daily came and served Lord Chaitanya. Chaturmukha, Panchamukha, Adidevagana. So many devatas started visiting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here Brahmaji is referred as Chaturmukha, one who has four heads. Panchamukha, Lord Shiva. In the purport, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur mentions, the word Chaturmukha refers to Lord Brahma. The word Panchamukha refers to Lord Shiva. The word Niti means regularly or always. Niti Asi Chaitanyera Karaya Sevan. Niti means Nitya. In the Sanskrit, Nitya means always. I think that is transformed into Bengali as a Niti. Niti Asi. Every day. So all the Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, they were regularly visiting Navadvip. Chaturmukha Brahma and Panchamukha Lord Shiva. So I just, this is from internet, not from any Shastra. So I also don't know, I did not get time to verify it. I just typed whether Lord Shiva has 5 heads. So they mentioned, yes, these are the 5 heads. And the names are Satyojata, Vamadeva, Agora, Tatpurusha, Ishana. And they are in the direction of west, north, south, east, and northeast. And they represent the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So these are the 5 Panchamukha. Lord Shiva, he was visiting every day Navadvip to see the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Ajna vena kehaiha dekite na pare Tarapuni Takurera Sabeseva Kare. Without the Lord's order, no one could see them as they repeatedly offered service to the Lord. So, Brahmaji, Lord Shiva, many other devatas, Indra, Chandra, Surya, they were all visiting the Navadvip and they are serving the Lord Chaitanya, but no one could see them. What is the reason? The reason our Saraswati Thakur explains. Sri Chaitanya Deva is Adokshaja. Adokshaja means one cannot be one who is beyond our material senses. So we cannot fathom the Lord through our material senses. So Lord is Adokshaja. The demigods headed by Brahma and Shiva served Sri Chaitanya Deva in their Adokshaja bodies. Even there also have the Adokshaja bodies by which the regular people who have material senses, they can't understand. In such a way that without the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Deva, no one was able to see them. So they are regularly coming and serving the Lord Chaitanya, but no one can see because they are having their own Adokshaja bodies, and in those bodies they are serving the Lord Chaitanya. The word Puni, derived from the word Punah, means again or often. So they are regularly Puni. where it is came, Tara Puni Thakur era Save Seva Kare. Again and again they are serving the Thakur, that is Lord Chaitanya. But Ajna Vena, without the order, Keha Iha Dekite na pare, but they are not able to see because they are serving in the Adokshaja bodies. सर्वदेना देखे प्रभु यतलीला करे शयन करे ले प्रभु सबे चले करे. They watched the Lord's pastimes throughout the day, and when the Lord went to bed, they would return home. So all the devatas, they are there throughout the day. They are seeing all the various pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Just now they saw the deliverance of Jagai Madai pastime throughout the day when the Lord is bringing the chakra. Nityanand Prabhu was hurt. All that whole thing, they were all the Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, they are all watching it. Brahma Daitya Duyera se Dekiya Uddar Anande Chelilatai Kareya Vichar. After seeing the deliverance of the two Brahmana demons, they contemplated that pastime as they joyfully departed. So on that day also, they are there, they waited, they saw Lord Chaitanya bringing the chakra and Lord Chaitanya forgiving the Jagai, Madai, and giving deliverance to both of them. Lord Chaitanya's body changed into blackish color. And again, when the devotees did kirtan, again he regained his color. Then they all went to the Jalakrida. They took to the Ganga. Everything they saw, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and other devatas. And they started contemplating what all happened on that day. And while contemplating, they departed from their places. So these are the Jagai and Madai Samadhis at Madai Tala, Katwa. At Katwa, the Jagai Madai Samadhis are there. Later on, they became a nice Vaishnavas. Ye mata karunya Chaitanya ragare, ye mata janere Prabhu karaye uddare. Such compassion is found in Lord Chaitanya's house that he delivered even such type of persons. So they started thinking like this, the devatas. Aji bada chitte Prabhu dilena parasa avasya paiva para darila mahasya. Today the Lord has given us the hope that we will also certainly be delivered. So they are thinking, if these people are so sinful and Lord is delivering them, so they are thinking, as devatas, we also have hope that we will also be certainly be delivered. So that is because this is called Kaumoti Kanyai. Kim Uta, then what to speak of? If Jagai Madai are delivered, then what to speak of others? Like that, it comes in the Ajamila Leela also. Mruyamano Harer Namo Gunan Putro Picharitam Ajamilopi Agadama Kimbuta Sraddaya Grunan. So Ajamila chanted only Mruyamano Harer Nama. So at the time of death only. Mruyamano Harer Nama Grunan Putropacharitam. That also not referring to the Lord, but only referring to his own son. Narayana, Narayana, please come, I am afraid. Like that. He is calling his own son. Ajamilopi Agadama, still he went back to Godhead. Kim Vota Shraddhaya Gronam. Then what to speak of? Chanting with Shraddha, with faith. Ajamila don't have any Shraddha. He just chanted his own son's name. And that too not regularly, only during the time of death. He went, then Kim Vota Shraddhaya Gronam. Ajamilopi Agadama, he went back to Godhead. Then what to speak of? Chanting in the Shraddha, with faith. So this is the Kaumoti Kanyaya. Kim Vota, then what if someone has eaten a full meal and devotee is coming and asking, can you take one more chapati? No, I can't take anything. But he likes gulab jamun. Someone gave the gulab jamun, then he ate 7-8 gulab jamuns, even though stomach is full. Then people say, See, although stomach is full, he ate the 8 gulab jamuns. Then how many he will eat when he is fully hungry? Skim Urta. So like that, the Devatas, they are telling, the Jagai Madai are delivered. Then what to speak? We also have hope that we will also certainly be delivered. So that is how they are thinking. Yei mata anyonye kari sankatana mahanande chelila sakala devagana. The demigods spoke among themselves in this way as they departed in great ecstasy. So from the Navadvip, they are going to their own planets. On the way, they were discussing among themselves. The Jagai Madai, Lord is so merciful, like Lord Krishna. The Putana came with the poison. Still, he saw the little good in Putana. Oh, Putana in the last life, when as a Vamana, yesterday only Vamana Dwadasi. As a Vamana, when I went to that arena, Yajna, sacrificial place, she felt so much a motherly love towards Vamana, the Balimara's sister. Very nice, so nice boy. If only I have such a boy, I could have given him milk, my breast milk. But later on, the Vamana, he accepted the Trivikram form and took away everything from Balimaras. Again, she thought, if only I have such a boy, I will give him poison. So Lord fulfilled both her desires. So she gave both the poison and milk also. But Lord saw she has the service attitude. She has a desire to serve me. So immediately he gave her the liberation and sent back to Yasodamai to assist Yasodamai in the spiritual world. So such is the compassion of the Lord. When he is so much compassionate, definitely he will deliver us also. That is how the Devatas are thinking. So there are two people, Nitya Siddha and Nitya Baddha. Nitya Siddha means perfect. Nitya means always, eternally perfect. Nitya Baddha means eternally conditioned. So about this Nitya Siddha, Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 10th chapter, 3rd sloka discusses. There is seed of lusty desire in the heart of the living entities. You have sent me to the material world to exhibit the symptoms of a pure devotee. So Prahlad Maharaj is telling Lord Narsingadev. Actually, Prahlad Maharaj is a Nitya Siddha. That is how this verse is showing. You have sent me to the material world to exhibit the symptoms of a pure devotee. So Prahlad Maharaj is a Nitya Siddha, but he came to the material world. Nitya Siddhas came from spiritual world to teach others about how to practice bhakti. So they are eternally perfect. They don't come because of karma. They come to the material world because Lord sent them. Okay, many of my sons and daughters are there in the material world suffering. Please bring back them. Teach them how to practice bhakti. Living entities in the material world can take lessons from Nitya Siddhas. So those who are eternally conditioned Nitya Baddhas, they can see these Nitya Siddhas and then practice bhakti. These Nitya Siddhas, they show how to practice Anyabhilashita Sunyam without any desire, practicing bhakti, worshipping the Lord, serving the Lord. They are never attracted by the allurements of this world. So Nitya Baddhas, they are very much attracted if new cinema comes or new restaurant opens. Everything in the world is for them very attractive. So for them, sense gratification is a major thing, like chapati, and bhakti is like pickle, little bit. Prahlad, although Lord asked him to take benediction, he did not accept anything. So that is how we can see Prahlad Maharaj, Lord Narsingadev asked him, please accept some benediction. He is told that I don't want anything. At last he told, okay, give liberation to my father. But Lord told, not only your father, many of your forefathers also delivered. So in that way, there are three kinds of siddhas. Siddha means as we saw, perfected. Nitya siddha, sadhana siddha, and krupa siddha. Nitya siddha means they are eternally perfect. They are always in the spiritual world. Sometimes they come to material world to teach others. Sadhana siddhas means they are from the Nitya Baddha category. They somehow came to the material world and now they are practicing the sadhana. And by practicing sadhana, they go from the Shraddha, Bhajana, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Nardani, Vritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema, and they go back. When they achieve Prema, they are perfected. They go back to the spiritual world. And Krupa Siddhas means they don't do any sadhana. They are also Nityabadha category, but no sadhana. They directly receive the mercy of the Lord, and then these are very few people. These are like most of the people are sadhana siddhas only. Like people, some people get the PhD from the universities without any going to college. Like because the university feels that honorary degree we will give. But such people are very few. So these Prabha Siddhas are very few. Now we will see whether you have understood this Nitya Siddha, this one, through some examples. I will display one name. You need to tell who are they. Arjuna,
Nitya Siddha.
Yes. Nitya Siddha.
Mahatma Gandhi,
Nitya Baddha.
no, he is a sadhaka, at least from his behavior, we can see he is a sadhaka. He is always carrying the Bhagavad Gita and all. Whether he achieved perfection or not, that way is not very clear, but sadhaka, okay. Narada Muni,
Kripa Siddha.
Nitya Siddha.
okay. Why Narada Muni is Krupa Siddha?
Because he got the mercy of Bhakti Vedantas before he came Narada.
Who are we?
We are also
Of course,
Kripa.
we are
On
also.
our own well, we
Actually, we are
cannot.
not at Siddhas. We are on the. We are all striving for becoming
Yeah.
Siddha. We are sadhakas. So actually, Narada Muni is a sadhana Siddha. Of course, Krupa is there. Krupa is there for even for the sadhana also, because some sadhu came, sadhu sangha, because initially the sadhus search for us. Sadhus means those who love God, those who are devotees. The devotees of the Lord, they are after the conditioned souls. They go and create sukruti. They create the by giving some prasad, giving darshan, or giving some book. In that way, they create sukruti for us. When that sukruti turns into a sizable chunk, it turns into shraddha. When it becomes shraddha, then we run after the sadhus. We voluntarily go and associate with the devotees. So, in that way, Krupa is there in everyone's life. But when we say Krupa Siddha, it means they don't do any sadhana. Without doing any sadhana, they achieve perfection. But Narada, he did sadhana. After Narada is not, some of you told Narada is a Nitya Siddha. Actually, Narada is not Nitya Siddha. Previously, he was a Gandharva Upabarkana. In one of the Devatas program, so some party was there. He sang cinema songs. Cinema songs means something not related to God. So at that time, the Devatas cursed him to become a son of a maid servant. As a son of maid servant, he associated with Bhakti Vedantas, and through their association, he developed Shraddha. Then he did Bhajana Kriya. Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti. Finally, in that way, he achieved perfection. So Narada Muni is a sadhana siddha. This Narada Muni himself tells in the 7th canto, 1st chapter, where the various devotees Kamsa achieved through Dvesh. Like that, various examples he gives. Shishupala through Dvesh, Kamsa through fear, and Gopis. Like that, various examples he gives. Then he mentions himself as the I achieved perfection through sadhana. So that is how Narada Muni is a sadhana siddha. Uddhava,
Nitya Siddha.
Uddhava is a Nitya siddha. Nanda Maharaj,
Nitya Siddha.
Jagai and Madai.
Kripa Siddha.
Jagai and Madai is Krupa siddha because they did not do any sadhana. They did not chant the rounds. They did not go to yatras, nothing. Suddenly they achieved perfection. So this is Krupa siddha. Narada Muni also have Krupa. Everyone has Krupa. But Krupa, when we say Krupa siddha means without doing a sadhana, achieving perfection. Narada Muni did sadhana. So today's class is about this chapter is about Yamaraja's Sankirtan. So Yamaraj in the future verses, we are taking only first 8 slokas. In the future slokas, it comes that how Narada Muni, Yamaraj is inquiring from Chitragupta, how many sins these Jagai Madai have done, all those details comes. So I'll speak a little bit about Yamaraj. About Yamaraj in the Srimad Bhagavatam comes in the 6th canto, just as Bhagavad Gita is the Bhagavad Gita middle 6 chapters speaks about Bhakti Yoga. Similarly, in the Bhagavatam also, the middle canto, the 6th canto, speaks about the holy names. We can see how the Ajamil story, Ajamil, he got attached to the prostitute. At the age of 88, he gave birth to Narayan, yes, small baby. Then that lady, whoever is there, the wife, the prostitute, she asks a sadhu who is going around, who is going by, can you please tell a name for this boy? He tells, keep Narayan name and he goes away. So Ajamil was very attached to that small boy. Narayan, please come eat with me. Narayan, I am going to market. Can you also come? Narayan, drink this. So he was very attached to that small boy. And finally, when the leaving the body, when the Yamadutas came, he was very afraid and he called the small boy who is playing nearby. Narayan, Narayan, please come here. So immediately, Lord thought that Lord is sent Vishnu Dutas. Please go and check. Someone is chanting my name. Vishnu Dutas told, no, he is not chanting your name. He is chanting his son's name. Lord told, who knows why to take risk? Please go and see. Immediately Vishnu Dutas appeared and then there was a conversation. Why are you taking them? Vishnu Dutas inquired. Why are you taking him? Don't you know the Dharma? You are all actually coming from the Yamadharmara's assembly. And if you people don't know the Dharma, then who will know the Dharma? In that way, indirectly, they criticize Yamaraj. Yamaraj did not teach you all this, whom to take, whom not to take, whom to take. So immediately these people say that we know the Dharma. Everyone who commits sin, we will take them only. There are so many witnesses. The sun is witness, moon is witness, 5 elements are witness, super soul is witness. So based on that only we take the sinful people. Then immediately Vishnu Dutas tells he already chanted the holy name and he did atonement for whatever the sins he has done. Anyone who chants even jokingly, even for entertainment, they will be relieved from the sinful reaction. Like that, Vishnu Dutas, they give me a whole speak about the holy name. The medicine works even though whether someone knows what is the content or not. So in that way, they speak about the holy name. But the Yamadutas, they here and they cut the rope and then they went away. So immediately Yamadutas, they go to Samyamani Puri. Samyamani Puri is the place where Yamaraj resides. And they want to know whatever these Vishnu Dutas told, is it correct or not? So sometime we also see someone comes from some other temple, maybe from America, they come and give a fiery lecture. Book distribution is the only thing, or you need to read a Bhagavatam once in a year, then only you will get liberation, something like that. I'm just giving example. Then we hear, but we ask the local authorities, is it true? What is your opinion about it? So similarly, the Yamadutas, they heard from the Vishnu Dutas everything, and they went to Yamaraj. Please tell us what is your opinion. Generally, if a material master is there and he sends his servants to do some tasks, if someone obstructs in their work, so immediately they will, the ego gets hurt. Their ego. How can you stop my own servants? Like that, they react in a angry mood. But Yamadharmaraj is a Mahajan, is a Vaishnav. Immediately, a Vaishnav never condemns other Vaishnavas' conclusion. So immediately, he did not condemn the Vishnu Dutas. In fact, he reinforces, yes, whatever told by them is the correct. You need to follow that. And he did not become angry with the Yamadutas also, because they are in the distress already. They are first time in their life someone stopped them from doing their work. So they are in a very disturbed mood and they went to Yamaraj. So Yamaraj did not become angry with them. Like in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a Srikanth Sen. That Srikanth Sen is the nephew of Sivananda Sen. During one of the yatra from Bengal to Jagannath Puri, the accommodations were delayed. So Nityananda Prabhu becomes very angry and he kicks Shivananda Sen on the chest. When Shivananda Sen is in ecstasy, oh, I have received mercy today, Nityananda Prabhu's mercy I have received. But Srikanth Sen, the nephew, he became upset. How can he kick my uncle? And he immediately left that party. All of them were traveling together, but he went ahead alone. He went ahead alone and in a very disturbed condition. He saw Lord Chaitanya and he offered obeisances by keeping the upper garment, uttari, and actually at that time the tradition is one should, while offering obeisances to someone who is superior, one need to remove the upper garment. But in a disturbed condition, he was offering like that. Swarup Damodar Goswami, he was about to chastise him. Immediately, Lord Chaitanya told him, don't do. Because Lord Chaitanya as a sober soul knows he is in a disturbed condition. He was very upset with the Nityananda Prabhu. So in that situation, he came. So in that way, empathy was shown to him. So Yamaraj also, he understood, oh, my servants, they are in a very disturbed condition. If I become angry with them, they will be more disturbed. So he did not become angry with them, Yamaraj. And these Yamadutas, they started telling the Yamaraj, how many rulers are there? We thought you are the only ruler. Wherever we go, we bring people and you are the one who is giving judgment. Are there more rulers in this world? We are very confused. So at this time, Yamaraj speaks. Then immediately at the end, the Yamadutas are transformed. They all accept the holy name and they are previously Vishnu Dutas were also speaking. Vishnu Dutas were speaking to Yamadutas and Ajamil also hearing. But Yamadutas are in a challenging mood at that time. They are in a challenging mode. Their heart did not transform. But the Jamil, he was hearing in a submissive because he is about to go to hell, just on the verge of the hell. and someone is stopping them. So he was in a very humble mode, submissive mode. He was hearing nicely. So that's why Ajamil got transformed. But these Yamadutas, because they are in a challenging mode, there is no transformation in them. That is how sometimes we speak to some devotees, some people, and they are in a argument mode. They don't become devotees. But someone who is hearing this argument, they become devotees. So similarly here also, the Yamadutas, they are in a challenging mode. So although they gave very big seminar about the holy name, so many things they mentioned about the holy name, but no transformation in the Yamadutas. But when Yamaraj spoke to them little bit, immediately there is transformation because they have submissive attitude towards Yamaraj. Then they started asking, is there disagreement between multiple authorities? So many authorities are there, looks like, because whatever you told, we thought we are executing that, but someone else is telling, stopping us. They are also authorities or what? And all of you don't agree with each other. Like that, we thought you are the supreme judge, but there are more judges, I think. Like that, they started complaining to Yamaraj. Some people came and they have cut our ropes. So we are very much disturbed like that. They complained to Yamaraj. But Yamaraj, he answers one side, Vishnudutas are criticizing Yamaraj. I think Yamaraj don't know what is Dharma, what is Adharma. He don't know whom to punish, whom not to punish. Like that, they are criticizing here. These people are also criticizing. We thought you are supreme judge, but someone else is also there, I think. But he was in a very patient, with so much patience. He answers these people. Yamaraj, then they say that we went to bring that Ajamil, who was very sinful. But he chanted Nara in his own son's name, and these people came and cut the ropes. As soon as he heard the name Narayan, Yamaraj goes into ecstasy because every day he hears this person did that, this person did this, all such things only. First time, not first time, on that day he heard the Narayan name and he became very happy. When he became very happy, that is how there are different levels of devotees. These people, they heard the whole seminar about the holy name, Yamadutas, but there was no transformation. When Yamaraj heard little bit Narayan, immediately he went into ecstasy. That's why there are various devotees, like some are like petrol. Little fire immediately catches, and the others are like a banana trunk. Although in contact with fire, nothing happens because so much water is filled. So the Yamadutas are like that, banana trunks, whereas Yamaraj is petrol. Then Yamaraj started speaking. Supreme Lord is the controller of me and Devatas. So we are all the servants of the Supreme Lord. And myself, Agni, Surya, Chandra, Varuna, Adityas, Rudras, Vasus, Siddhas, we all of us are freed from the lower modes, the Rajogun and Tamogun. Still we cannot understand him. So that is how he mentions his own name first when he is telling that. So when he is trying to establish the authority of the Lord, he mentions his own name first. In the future, he tells the list of Mahajans. At that time, Yamaraj mentions his own name in the last. So we can understand whenever we are in a team and there is some blame is there. So who all part of this team which made this mistake? So we should cultivate the habit to tell our own name first. So I am there and these people are also there. But when there is some credit, if some team did something incredible and there is a ready to take the credit at that time, we need to mention our own name in the last. So then the Yamadutas asks, why he is, if the Supreme Lord is so much and the Vishnu Dutas are also his devotees, they are supposed to protect the devotees. Why are they protecting Adharma? The Jamilis did so much Adharma. Why are they protecting him? So then Yamara says, no, dharma is very difficult to understand. If it is very difficult to understand, he mentions dharmam to sakshat bhagavat pranitam navai vidur rusayo napi deva. Whatever Lord spoken, that is dharma, but even the great rishis and devatas, they can't understand. Nasiddha mukhya asura manusya kutonu vidyadara charanadaya. Vidyadharas, charanas, manusya, asura, siddha, all these people, they can't understand the dharma. Oh, if it is very difficult to understand what is the proof it exists, then he tells, no, there are people who understand. There are 12 Mahajans. Swayambhu, Narada, Sambhu, Kumara, Kapilo, Manu, Prahlado, Janako, Bhishmo, Balir, Vaya, Sakir, Vayam. So he mentions his own name in the last. Swayambhu, that is Brahmaji, Narada, Lord Shiva, Chatuskumaras, Kapila, Swayambhu Manu, Prahlad, Janak, Bhishma, Bali, Vayasakar is Sukadeva Goswami, Vayam means myself, Yamadharmaraj. Dwadasaite Vijanimu. These 12 people, they know the Dharmam Bhagavatam. They know the Bhagavat Dharma. So then he starts speaking about the chanting. Etavaneva lokesmin Pumsam dharma parasmruta bhakti yoga bhagavati thannama prahanadivi. So he mentions what is the dharma. The dharma is doing bhakti yoga, which contains the thannama grahanadivi. Chanting is the real dharma for the human being. So Yamadharmaraj, then he starts speaking to the Yamadutas. Whoever is chanting and the devotees, they are not in my jurisdiction, even if they commit sin. Although they commit sin, don't bring them to me. They are not under my control. Never approach such surrendered devotees, always protected by Kaumodiki. So they are always protected by Lord's Kaumodiki Gada club. Then whom to bring? Yamdharmaraj tells, Than Anayadvam Asato Vimukan Mukunda. Those who are Vimuka, Mukha means face, Vimuka, turning away their face to Mukunda. Such kind of people, Padara Vindamakaranda, Rasat Ajasram, Niskinchanai Paramahamsa Polite Asangay, those who don't associate with the Paramahamsa. Justar Gruhe Nereya Vartmane, Paddatrustan, those who are attached to the Brahma. Bring such kind of people, persons unconcerned with Vishnu, they are punishable by me. Bring such kind of people, that is how Yamaraj instructs the Yamadutas. So that this is I explained this section to create some background for the who is Yamaraj. Some of his glories have come up in this particular section, and even the future slokas also about the Yamaraj. So with that context, I thought some basic thing is explained about Yamaraj's character and how he is a great Vaishnava and how his various qualities are there. So it becomes easy to appreciate the future slokas. So that we had seen about Yamaraj. And also we had seen the three kinds of siddhas. Nitya Siddha, Sadhana Siddha, and Krupa Siddha. And we had seen how the Devatas, the Chaturmukha Brahma, Panchamukha Shiva, and all of them, every day they come and they see the pastimes of Lord in the Navadvip. And when the Lord goes to bed, they go back to their own place. So on that day also, they saw the whole Jagai Madai deliverance pastime. And while going back to their own home, they started contemplating, they started discussing among themselves. This Jagai Madai were delivered, then what? We also have some hope that someday we will also be delivered. Lord is so compassionate. Lord's compassion aspect comes in this particular slokas. Although these people are there, but no one is able to see them because they are serving the Lord Chaitanya, because they have adoksaja bodies. Okay, we'll stop here today's discussion.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the beautiful class. Very grateful to you. You always comes up with some quiz and we learn so many things about that, especially Narada Muni. Thank you so much for clearing out the confusion. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, anybody having any questions, realizations, please go ahead at this point.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for the very nice class. I don't have any question. But thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Parima
Krishna.
Mataji, please go ahead with your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for a wonderful class. Prabhuji, I have this question that when you said that Kripa Siddhas, they get the Kripa of the Lord, but sometimes they have the past life Sukruti, right? Or some past life, something in the past life. I mean, otherwise, I don't know if I'm right.
Okay, 1 minute.
Because Narada Muni had, he also had some austerity, and Jagai Madhya were also like the incarnations of Jai and Vijay.
Yeah. Persons who have achieved eternal blissful life exactly on the level of Sri Krishna and who are able to attract Lord Krishna by these are Nitya Siddhas. Somewhere in the embody only, Prabhupada explains with this example of PhD how the Rupa Siddhas, about Rupa Siddhas. Those who receive your mercy are the Rupa Siddha. It's the blood. Thus, Bali Maharaj became a Krupa Siddha because of the special mercy of both Guru and Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirms this favor. So here it is mentioned there are different types of living entities. Nitya Mukta, Nitya Baddha, Sadhana Siddha, Krupa Siddha. So these are the 4 categories. Nitya Mukta, Nitya Baddha, Sadhana Siddha, Krupa Siddha. These things are very nicely discussed in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Nitya Siddha, the father, mother of Krishna, they are Nitya Siddhas. Although they are living entities, they are not Bhagavan, not Vishnu Tattva, Jiva Tattva. But Nitya Siddha, those who are in the spiritual world, they are Nitya Siddha, Nitya Mukta. Nitya Mukta means they never come in this material world. Just like Krishna is Nitya Mukta, Suddha. Similarly, the associate of Krishna who came with him, just like the gopis or the cowherd boys also, the cows, they are all Nitya Siddha. Similarly, the associates of Krishna who come with him. So these are all Nitya Siddha. There is Krupa Siddha. We have not explained. Krupa Siddha means just like Nityananda Prabhu. He wanted that this Jagai Madai must be delivered. There was no sadhana. They never followed any rules and regulations. They were thieves and rogues. Very fallen condition. But Nityananda Prabhu wanted to show an example that I shall deliver these two brothers. Never mind, they are so fallen. That is called Krupa Siddha. So we should always remember there are three categories: Nitya Siddha, Sadhana Siddha, and Krupa Siddha. But when they become Siddha perfect, by the process, they are on the same level. There is no distinction. So we should not bring that angle of who previously they are who they are. But here at least we need to see without doing any sadhana, if someone achieves perfection, so they are considered as the Krupa Siddha. Of course, Krupa is there in each and everyone's life. Even sadhana Siddhas also, because of Krupa only, they received Shraddha to practice sadhana. So otherwise, we also, even to receive sadhana, we need Krupa. But these people, they received perfection only, without any doing any sadhana. They received perfection. That's why they are Krupa Siddhas.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Here we have seen Prahlad Maharaj is Nitya Siddha. We had seen in that.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Is there any more questions for Prabhuji? Any more
Thank you so
questions
much.
and realize?
Very, very nice class and very clever examples. Thank you so much for clarifying.
Thank you, Prabhuji, once again for such a beautiful class. As usual, your PPT and your question and answers are very, very nice. We look forward for your association again and again. I would like to offer my obeisances to you. Vancha kalpatarupyasya kripa sindhu bhyev chapatidanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Ananta koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Grace Srikanth Krishna Prabhuji ki jai. Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you so much. Prabhuji, Koti Koti Dandavat pranams, Prabhuji.